You're watching Graceland North TV. Ladies and gentlemen, direct from Isolation Studios, welcome to Retro Vegas, starring Brian Andrews. Hey! Let's take it nice and easy. It's gonna be so easy for us to fall in love. Hey baby, what's your hurry? Relax, don't you worry, 'cause we're gonna fall in love. We're on this road to romance, that's safe to say. But let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime, 'cause nice and easy does it every time. We're on this road to romance, that's safe to say. But let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime, 'cause nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it every time. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it every time. Thank you very much, folks. Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now Leroy, more than trouble, you see he stands about 6'4", and all the downtown ladies call him T-top lover, and the men, they call him Sir. And it's bad, bad, Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Leroy, he's a gambler, and he likes his fancy clothes. He likes to wave his great big diamond rings in front of everybody's nose. He's got a custom Continental, he got an Eldorado too. He got a 32 gun in his pocket for fun. He's got a razor in his shoe. And it's bad, bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. Yeah! Well, Friday, about a week ago, Leroy's shooting dice, and at the edge of the bar sat a girl named Doris, and ooh, that girl looked nice. Yeah, he cast his eyes upon her, and then the trouble soon began. 'Cause Leroy Brown learned a lesson about messing with a wife of a jealous man. And he's bad, bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. And he's bad, bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. Yeah, he's badder than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. Thank you, folks. I won't dance, don't ask me. I won't dance, don't ask me. I won't dance, madam, with you. My heart won't let my feet do things that they should do. You know what? You're lovely. You know what? You're so lovely. And oh, what you do to me. I'm like an ocean wave that's bumped on the shore. I feel so absolutely stumped on the floor. When you dance, you're charming and you're gentle, especially when you do the continental. But this feeling isn't purely mental. For heaven rest us, I'm not asbestos, and that's why I won't dance. Why should I? I won't dance. How could I? I won't dance. Merci beaucoup. I know that music leads the way to romance. So if I hold you in my arms, I won't dance. Won't dance, don't ask me. I won't dance, don't ask me. I won't dance, madam, with you. My heart won't let my feet do things they want to do. You know what? You're lovely, ring-a-ding-ding. You're lovely, and oh, what you do to me. I'm like an ocean wave that's bumped on the shore. I feel so absolutely stumped on the floor. When you dance, you're charming and you're gentle, especially when you do the continental. But this feeling isn't feeling mental. For heaven rest us, I'm not asbestos, and that's why I won't dance. I won't dance. I won't dance. Merci beaucoup. I know that music leads the way to romance. So if I hold you in my arms, I won't dance. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. Pretty little song based on a beautiful Spanish song called Somos Novios. It's impossible to tell the sun to leave the sky. It's just impossible. It's impossible to ask a baby not to cry. It's just impossible. Can I hold you closer to me and not feel you going through me? But the second that I never think of you, how impossible. And the ocean keep from rushing to the shore. It's just impossible. If I had you, could I ever ask for more? It's just impossible. And tomorrow, should you ask me for the world, somehow I'd get it. I would sell my very soul, not regret it. For to live without your love is just impossible. And the ocean keep from rushing to the shore. It's just impossible. If I had you, could I ever ask for more? It's just impossible. And tomorrow, should you ask me for the world, somehow I'd get it. I would sell my very soul and not regret it. For to live without your love is just impossible. Impossible. Oh, impossible. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. Well, good evening, everybody, wherever you may be in this world. Welcome to Retro Vegas. And I know many of you have seen the show before. Thank you very much for coming back. For those of you that don't know what Retro Vegas is, ladies and gentlemen, anybody who knows me and my lovely lady Rhonda knows that Vegas is my favorite town of all time. Oh, and it's my frog's favorite as well. Now, we love it. It's just anything that you could possibly want to do is there in Vegas. And of course, with what we're going through in the world right now, Vegas is pretty much looking like it's never looked before, like a ghost town. And we can only hope that very soon they'll be able to get this COVID under control and get those lights a flashing and the shows a streaming and have Vegas back to normal as the way it was. But for those of you that have been to Vegas recently, you'll know that Vegas is one massive metropolis type of town with massive hotels going down the strip, extremely luxurious, very beautiful. But as far as the Vegas that we're paying tribute to today is a time in Vegas that I only got to experience the tail end of. I only went once. And that is more like the classic Las Vegas. And what I say behind that is now that Las Vegas today is a town that, uh, surprisingly enough, we see a lot of families go. We go to the airport and there's a lot of kids going there. I don't know where the kids are hanging out, but they're going there. But I guess somewhere in parts of Las Vegas, they have things, attractions for kids like circus, and other things. But back in the heyday of Vegas in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, it was purely an adult, a well-off adult's haven to go and have fun. There was a different swagger to the town. There was a different sort of danger to the town. And the big thing that amazed me about Vegas at that time, that always mesmerized me as a kid, watching TV shows and stuff, was seeing the marquees and the banners listing all of these top grade A talents performing in the showrooms. You could go down the strip and you could see Sammy Davis Jr., Red Buttons, Frank Sinatra, Mel Torme. The list goes on and on and on and on. And of course, the hotels brought these people in so they could attract people to come into their casinos and hopefully gamble, leave some money, spend some money on a nice steak dinner, and then before they go home. So a lot of top name acts, many of them still in their prime, would end up in Vegas doing a short stint, a couple weeks. Some would do a bit longer than that, maybe about a month or so, as a residency to bring these people in. And it's this type of Vegas that I was attracted to. I was attracted to the tuxedo wearing, the suit wearing people, and these shows in the little showrooms, the Copa Room of the old Sands Hotel. And it was a much more sort of personal, hands-on experience with some of the biggest names in show business. And we're going to pay tribute to a lot of those songs tonight. So we hope you can sit with us for about 90 minutes or so and enjoy some of these great old songs as I go through some of my favorite singers of that era. And have a little fun along the way. This is a fun show for us to do because folks, of course, being on live broadcast and wanting to be as professional as possible, there's only so far I will go because we're not in Vegas. So whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. This is live going out to the world. But we are going to let loose a little bit, and that's why, as always, we have our show today is brought to you by the letter L. And L stands for Luxusowa, or Laxosowa, or Luxosowa. You may be wondering what that is. Luxosowa is a luxurious Polish vodka made from its own brand of potatoes grown right in Poland and triple filtered to create this, what they consider their longest running and one of the most popular vodkas in Poland. It's 80 proof, and we're going to be sampling some today. So hopefully you've all got your drinks with you because by the end of the show we should all be flying pretty high. Okay, just for your own information, Luxosowa, the name of this vodka, stands for luxury. It's actually luxury in Polish, so that's why it's actually luxury vodka. We haven't had it yet, but we're going to, my bartender's going to be opening it up and filling up my glass. Right over here. And we're going to be partaking in some and enjoying our ride as we take our tour through Las Vegas. This next song I'd like to do for you folks is just one of my favorites, and I like to do it only because I love the song. It was done by many, many artists after Don McLean had written it. And I hope you like it too. It's called And I Love You So, and it goes like this. And I love you so, but People ask me how I've been till now. I tell them I don't know. I guess they understand how lonely life has been. But life began again the day you took my hand. And yes, I know how life can be. The shadows follow me, and the night won't set me free. But I won't get me down now that you're around me. And you love me too. Your thoughts are just for me. You set my spirits free. I'm happy that you do. The book of life is free, and once the page is read, all but love is dead. This is my memory. Oh, and yes, I know how I can be. The shadows follow me, and the night will set me free. But I won't even get me down now that you're around me. Thank you very much. All right, I need to crack open that Luke Sisoa. Okay. Cheers, everybody. Ooh. I think this one needs a little more orange juice, so I'll have to get the level down a bit. Ay. All right. Making our way through Vegas, we're going to stop by and see one of the biggest attractions in Vegas. Gentleman who started off as a rock and roll wonder with hits like Splish Splash, I Was Taking a Bath, and Dream Lover. And he went to Vegas and became one of the biggest names in the Vegas Strip. Of course, we're talking about none other than the incomparable Mr. Bobby Darin. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high, into her arms, I'd be sailing. It's far beyond the stars, it's near beyond the moon. I know beyond a doubt my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet beyond the shore, we'll kiss just as before. Happy we will be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. I know beyond a doubt my heart will lead me there soon. I will meet, I know we'll meet beyond the shore. We'll kiss just as before. Happy we will be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. No more sailing, bye-bye sailing, so long sailing. Move it out, Captain. Thank you, folks. This is probably Bobby's biggest song. Oh, the sharp babe has such teeth, dear, and he shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife as old Mac teeth, babe, but he keeps it out of sight. You know that sharp bites with those teeth, babe. Scarlet billows, they start to spread. Fancy gloves, oh, where's old Mackie, babe? So there's never trace of red on the sidewalk. Oh, Sunday morning dawn, lies the body just oozing light. Someone sneaking round that corner. That someone, oh chance be Mac the night. There's a tugboat down by the river going slow, where I see me bag just dropping on down. Oh, that's in there, it's there for the wait, babe. 5 will get you 10 old Mackies back in town. Jim Louie Miller, you don't disappear, babe. After drawing out all of his hard-earned cash, now Mackie stands like a sailor. Could it be that our boy done something rash? Jenny Diver, oh, yes, Susie Tawdry, I miss Lorena and old Lucy Brown. Oh, that fine boy babe. Now Mackie's back in town. I said Jenny Diver, who was to be taught. Look out to Miss Lalinia and old Lucy Brown. Yes, that line for the right thing. That was Maggie back in town. Look how old Mackie is back. Thank you very much, folks. Cheers again. I guess that's how the Polish stay warm at night. Drinking some Luke Sosawa. Woo! Anyway, is it warm up here? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, when you talk of Las Vegas in its prime, in its heyday, like we're singing about tonight, it's kind of hard not to mention a group of people known as the Rat Pack. Now, you all know who the Rat Pack are, right? The Rat Pack were a series of A-list players who, in their own rights, are very talented in show business, that got together to form this sort of brotherhood. And if you were lucky enough and you had one of the members of the Rat Pack at your hotel, there was always an off chance that when that one member was doing a show, that they would be automatically joined by the rest of the members of the show. And it was a show full of laughs, great music, and a little bit of racy humor. So you were in for a good time. Now, the Rat Pack, of course, was Mr. Frank Sinatra, the chairman of the board. Joey Bishop was the comedian of the group. You had the song and dance man, Mr. Sammy Davis Jr. Peter Lawford was the actor and the face of the group. Sometimes you had the only female member of the group, Shirley MacLaine, would be part of that group. And last but definitely not least, my personal favorite, is the lovable drunk. He used to play the straight man in a comedy team with Jerry Lewis. But he went on to sort of capture all facets of show business. He was doing movies, he was releasing records, he was doing well with some of his records too. Now, he came out, very early, before rock and roll. And by the time the 60s had hit, as most of you remember, the Beatles had sort of taken over the charts. Except for this one moment, brief moment, that I think it was around 1965 or so, where this gentleman zoomed to the top of the charts and knocked the Beatles off number one. And his good friend was a gentleman by the name of Elvis Presley. And when this happened, he sent a telex, which for all you young guys out there and girls, a telex is like today's email. Except they used to type it out on funny paper and it would go through the airs and then a typewriter on the other side would type it. All right. Telex or a telegram to Elvis saying, "Hey Elvis, don't you worry, I'll take care of the Beatles for you." And of course, I'm talking about none other than the coolest man that ever walked this planet, and that is the incomparable Mr. Dean Martin.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the star of our show, direct from the bar, Dean Martin.
How lucky this one guy be? I kiss her and she kiss me. Like the fellow once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely blind. I hugged her and she hugged back. Like that sailor's a gold, ain't that old in your boat? My feet spinning, not going to sleep, I keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. I got sunshine enough to spread. It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head? Like the fellow once said, ain't that a kick in the head? Like that sailor's a quote, ain't that a hole in your boat? My feet spinning, I go to sleep, I keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. I got sunshine enough to spread. She's picked out a king-size bed. I couldn't feel any better, or I could say, tell me quick, oh, ain't love a kick? Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head? Ooh, thank you very much. Ooh. Here's one you might remember. I'm older than you, so I can remember it, so you should be able to remember it. It goes a little like this. When the marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, swim me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance, you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Maybe there's only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. 'Cause only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when you've been on this planet long enough, the one thing that you learn is that you have to take the good with the bad. You don't win all the time, and you don't lose all the time. It's all just a matter of mind and a matter of dealing with the situation that you have at hand. However, there are some people in this world that have a difficult time with losing, to the point where they feel they lose all the time. It's not really true, but that's what they feel in their hearts. And this next song is a song that goes out to them, because you have to remember those people who feel like you lose all the time. You're the only ones that believe that. We all love you, and we all know that losing is just temporary. Sadly, as much as winning is temporary. That's what we call life. But I'd like to dedicate this song to you. Born to I live my life in vain. Every dream has only brought me pain. All my life I've always been so blue. Born to lose, and now I'm losing you. Born to lose, it seems so hard to bear. When I wait and long to find you there, you go tired, and now you say we're through. Born to lose, and now I'm losing you. Born to lose, and now I'm losing Thank you very much. It seems we stood and talked like this above close. We looked at each other in the same way then. Can't remember when or where. The clothes you're wearing, all the clothes that you wore, the smile you were smiling, you were smiling then. Can't remember when or where. Some things that happened for the first time seem to be happening again. And so it seems that we have met once before, and then we laughed before, even love before. But who knows where or when? Play, boys. Some things that happen for the first time seem to be happening again. And so it seems that we had met once before, and then we laughed before, even loved before. But who knows where, oh where. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. Cheers and tables. Oh, might have to bring me some more orange juice, honey. Okay. A couple of years ago, ladies and gentlemen, in Las Vegas, we lost a legend. And actually, what I'm speaking of is not so much a performer or an entertainer. We lost one of the great hotels, the Riviera Hotel. It was one of the last standing monuments of the great days of Las Vegas. They imploded it and made room, of course, what's going to be a new monstrous hotel that's going to go up there. And unfortunately, when they imploded with it all of the great memories of all the great people that performed there with it. People like Phyllis Diller, Red Buttons, Barbra Streisand. The list goes on and on and on. But one of the most successful performers in that hotel was a gentleman that was born in India, Madras, I believe, and his parents then moved to Wales. And he went on to become the king of romantic songs. And he still performs to this day. In fact, 2 months ago, he was just in Vegas doing a show. I think he was at Sam's Hotel or Orleans, I can't remember, but he was one of those. But he still does his show, but he was a big attraction in the late 60s and early 70s when he was basically ruling the charts. No, I'm okay. I'm just joking. I'm good. I'm fine. When he was ruling the charts with his number one songs, and I'd like to sing a couple of his songs for you. We're talking about none other than the legendary Engelbert Humperdinck. I'm glad I said that name right, or I could have gotten in a lot of trouble. All right. Please release me, let me go. For I don't love you anymore. To waste our lives would be a sin. Release me and let me love again. Oh, I have found a new love, dear. and I will always want her near. Her lips are warm while yours are cold. Release me, my darling, let me go. For I don't love you anymore.
To waste my life would be a sin.
So release me and let me love again. Please release me, can't you see? You'd be a fool to cling to me. To live a life would bring us pain. So release me and let me love again. Let me go. Thank you very much. Here's another one you may remember. My first time doing it in this show, so bear with me a little. Turning and turning, the world goes on. We can't change it, my friend. Let us go riding down through the day together to the end, till the end. Baby, say play the bellsides, carry us side by side, and hand in hand we will ride over bellsides. Turn your magical eyes round and around, looking at all we found. Carry us through the skies, babies declare the bellsides. Spinning and spinning the dreams I know, roll onto my head. Let us enjoy them before they go. Come the dawn, they all are dead. Yes, they're dead. Baby, say play the bellsides, carry by side, and hand in hand we will ride over Belsize. Turn your magical eyes round and around, looking at all we found. Carry us through the skies, baby, said play the Belsize. Thank you very much, folks. Went number one in 1976 for Engelbert. So I sang you to sleep after the lovin' with a song I just wrote yesterday. And I hope you can hear what the words and the music have to say. It's so hard to explain everything that I'm feeling face to face. I just seem to go dry, but I love you so much that the sound of your voice can get me high. Thanks for taking me on a one-way trip to the sun. Thanks for turning me into a someone. So I send you to sleep after the loving. I brush back the hair from your eyes, and the love on your face is so real that it makes me wanna cry. And I know that my song isn't saying anything new. Oh, but after the loving, I'm still in love with you. So I sing you to sleep after the loving. I brush back the hair from your eyes, and the love on your face is so real that it makes me wanna cry. And I know that my song isn't saying anything new. Oh, but after the love, I'm still in love with you. Yes, after the love, I'm still in love with you. Oh, after the love, I'm still in love with you. Oh. Mr. Engelbert Humphrey. Thank you very much, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when you speak of Las Vegas, of course, there's one gentleman that tends to come to mind even to this day. Well, there's a couple. But the one that I'm specifically speaking of right now is he's been coined as Mr. Las Vegas. And he still performs there to this day. He does his own new show called close and personal. But he's a legend in the town because the town made him what he was. He was a club singer that became the highest paid entertainer in Vegas at one time. He's been in several movies, including one of my favorites, Vegas Vacation. And I actually had the pleasure of seeing this gentleman at the Sands Hotel in the Copa Room before they took the Sands down. And he did a 3-hour show, and it was magnificent. And of course, I'm talking about none other than Mr. Wayne Newton. Love between the two of us was dying. It got so bad I knew I'd leave. Halfway down that highway, when I turned around I saw my little daughter running after me, crying, "Daddy, don't you walk so fast. Daddy, don't you walk so fast. Daddy, slow down some, 'cause you're making me run. Daddy, don't you walk so fast." Now it broke my heart to tell my little daughter that her daddy had to run to catch a train. She had no way of knowing I was leaving home for good. I turned around and there she was again, and she said to me, "Daddy, don't you walk so fast." My darling cried, "Daddy, don't you walk so fast. Whoa, Daddy, slow down some, 'cause you're making me run. Daddy, don't you walk so fast." If only for the sake of my sweet daughter, I just have to turn back home right there and then, to start a new life with the mother of my child. I couldn't bear to hear these words again. She cried and said, "Daddy, don't you walk so fast." My darling cried, "Daddy, don't you walk so fast. Daddy, slow down some, 'cause you're making me run. Daddy, don't you walk so fast. Daddy, don't you walk so fast." My darling cried, "Daddy, don't you walk so fast. Daddy, slow down some, 'cause you're making me run. Daddy, don't you walk so fast." Thank you very much. Now, I'm sure many of you, if you've been to Vegas, have had the opportunity to see Wayne do his own show. And he does a lot of songs. He does a lot of Elvis songs. He does a lot of everybody's songs in his show. A supreme entertainer. But my favorite song that he did was when he appeared on the Mike Douglas Show. When the Mike Douglas Show in 1972, I believe, was Mike Douglas Show was in Las Vegas. And, of course, Wayne Newton came on the show to sing a song. And he sang a cover of a very popular Hollies song, which I'm going to do for you now. Try and do Wayne justice. It's hard to find, folks. I managed to keep the recording. I got a recording of it myself, but on YouTube, for some reason, they keep taking it down. It was up there for a while, but it's a magnificent vocal. One of the best I've ever heard him do. And in 1972, he was still a master of his skills, and he was doing really, really, really well. And the song is called "You Ain't Heavy." He's my brother, and it goes a little something like this. The road is long with many winding turns that leads us to who knows where. But I'm strong enough to carry him. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. So on we go. His welfare is my concern. No burden is he to bear. We'll get there. For I know not encumber me. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. If I'm laid at all, I'm laid with sadness that everyone's heart isn't filled with the gladness of love for one another. Long road from which there is no return. So while we're on our way to there, why not share? And the doesn't weigh me down. Oh, he ain't heavy. He's my brother. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. Remember to help your neighbor along the way, especially in times that we have right now. Thank you very much, folks. I love singing that song. For Mr. Good Old Wayne. Now, by the time we got into the '60s, and music sort of changed a bit, and it changed because instead of there being the two distinct categories where you had songwriter, and the songwriter wrote the songs and gave it to the singer, and the singer sang the songs and sold the records, and they both made money. The songwriters now decided they were going to sing their own songs. It really wasn't required early on that a singer have to be a songwriter. But that started to become the standard, and is almost pretty much the standard today. Because if you want to be successful in the popular music industry, and I'm talking about the charts, the pop charts, the country charts, the key is the song. You have to have the song. You write the song, you can go sing it, and if that song is successful, you will be successful for the rest of your life. And I was told that advice by Mr. Neil Sedaka himself. He said the key is to find yourself that one song. And if you can write it, even better. But now the songwriters started doing their own songs. Singers had a bit of a challenge getting the songs now because songwriters are doing them themselves. And one of the most prolific at this was a gentleman from New York. And he started off writing songs for the Monkees, Elvis Presley, everybody. Glenn Campbell, he was writing songs. He's a very successful songwriter. Until he decided to take it upon himself. I'm going to have another shot of vodka here. Hold on a sec. The ice is working, just not quite fast enough. That's okay. I'm talking about none other, ladies and gentlemen, than the fabulous song writing and singing legend, Mr. Neil Diamond. Stay for just a while. Stay and let me look at you. It's been so long I hardly knew you standing in the door. Stay with me a while. I only want to talk to you. We traveled halfway around the world to find ourselves again. September morn, we danced until the night became a brand new day. Two lovers playing scenes from some romantic play. September morning still can make me feel that way. Well, look at what you've done. Why, you become a grown-up girl. I still can hear you crying in the corner of your room. And look how far we've come, so far from where we used to be, but not so far that we've forgotten how it was before. September morn, do you remember how we danced that night away? Two lovers playing scenes from some romantic play. September morning still can make me feel that way. September morn, we danced until the night became a brand new day. Two lovers playing scenes from some romantic play. September morning still can make me feel that way. September morn, we danced until the night became a brand new day. Two lovers playing scenes from some romantic place. September morning still can make me feel that way. September morning still can make me feel that way. Thank you very much, folks. Rock and Rosie, get on board. We're gonna ride till there ain't no more to go. Taking it slow. Oh Lord, don't you know I'll have me a time with the poor man lady, hitching on the twilight train. Ain't nothing here that I care to take along. Maybe a song, just sing when I want. Don't need to say please to no man for happy tears. Oh, I love my Rosie child. You got the way to make me happy. You and me, we go inside. Rock and roll's your store-bought woman. You made me sing like a guitar woman. Hang on to me, girl, a song keeps running on. Play it down, play it down, play it down, my baby. Rock and Rosie make me smile. Girl, if it lasts for an hour, well, that's alright, 'cause we got all night to set this world right. Find us a dream that don't ask no questions. Oh, I love my Rosie child. You got the way to make me happy. You and me, we go in style. Rock and roll's your store-bought woman, but you made me sing like a guitar humming. So hang on to me, girl, song keeps running on. Play it now, play it now, play it now, my baby. Rock and Rosie make me smile. Girl, if it lasts for an hour, well, that's alright, 'cause we get all night to set the world right. Find us a dream that don't ask no questions. Yeah. All right, folks. It's probably the most famous pop song of all time. And I know you know your parts. So sing them loud, sing them proud so the neighbors can hear you. Where it began, I can begin to know it. But then I know it's growing strong. Wasn't the spring, spring became the summer. Could have believed you'd all come on. And yes, let me say it. Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, the time never seemed so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, and now I look at the night and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. When our burden runs off my shoulders, how can I live when I'm holding you? Warm, touch and warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, the time never seems so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would die. Come on now, you got one more chance. Sing it loud. Make sure to get a police call on you for making too much noise. Yeah, sweet Caroline, the time never seems so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Sweet Caroline, the time never seems so good. Sweet Caroline, I believe they never could. Sweet Caroline. Good job, folks. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the time you've been waiting for. The man that defines Vegas. No, it's not Liberace. Gentlemen, when this gentleman came into town, everything, sales in stores, alcohol consumption, gambling, went up 30%. We're talking about none other than the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. Falls of the desert, my mother died, giving me life. Cried the life of a father, praying for the loss of his wife. You know what I did in a prison for something that I never done. Spent one year after another year, I find them all one by one. Oh, but this time, Lord, you gave me a mountain, you know I made it a climb. It ain't just a hill any longer. A mountain this time. heart with the grief and the strife, oh Lord, so tired of working for nothing, just tired of being my wife. She took my one ray of sunshine, she took my pride and my joy, she took my reason for living, she took my song, baby boy. Oh, but this time, Lord, He gave me a mountain, a mountain. You know I may never climb. Oh, it isn't such a hill any longer. He gave me Lord a mountain this time. Yeah, He gave me a mountain. But you know you did. You gave me a mountain this time. A mountain this time. Whoa. Thank you very much. From Hawaii, ladies and gentlemen. Only fools rushing, but I falling in love with you. Shall I see? Would it be if I falling in love with you, like a river should have gone, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I falling in love with you, like a river sure to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I falling in love with you, for I falling in love Thank you very much. Oh, oh, when no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong, you give me hope and consolation. You give me strength to carry on, and you're always there to lend a hand in everything I do. That's the wonder of you. And when you smile, the world is brighter. You touch my hand and I'm a king. Your kiss to me is worth a fortune. Your love for me is everything. I guess I'll never know a reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Play it, son. Yo. Oh, 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 oh. I guess I'll never know a reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Thank you very much. Thank you, folks. You guys have been great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next song I'd like to do for you is a song that was done by several artists. If you went to Vegas and you saw some of the big names, there's probably a very good chance that every single person you saw would sing this song somewhere in their set. And that's the way things kind of happened. You know, there were songs that were popular in the day or songs that people just like to sing, and they ended up in everybody's show. Of course, they had a slightly different flavor to them. It was the same song nonetheless. So what I'm going to do for you now is a world's first. I'm going to sing one song by 3 different people at the same time. How do I do that? I don't know. No, well, we're going to do a popular song, ladies and gentlemen, of the day. It was a country song written by Don Gibson, but done all sorts of ways. It's a song called I Can't Stop Loving You. And we're going to take a tour through 3 different showrooms and watch 3 different people do the same song, okay? Oh, that vodka's tasting better now. All right, so first stop, ladies and gentlemen, to hear I Can't Stop Loving You is Circus Maximus, home of The Voice, Mr. Sir Tom Jones. I can't stop loving you. I said I made up my mind. Oh, yes, I did. To live in memory of a long, lonesome time. I can't stop wanting you. Well, it's useless to say. Oh, yes, it is. So I'll just live my life in dreams of yesterday. We head over to Mr. Ray Charles. And that we once knew, so long ago, still making blue. They say the time heals a broken heart. A time has stood still since we've been apart. Yes, said I made up my mind to live in memory. Southern home sometime. Sing the song, children. It's useless to say, so I just live my life in dreams of yesterday. Off to the international for the king. Those happy hours that we once knew. They were so long ago. They still make me blue. They say the time it is a broken heart. Yeah, but time has to see since we've been apart. I can't stop loving you. Said I made up my mind to live in memory. For such a long time, and I can't stop wanting you. Well, it's useless to say, so I'll just live my life in dreams of There you go, folks. One song, 3 performers, 1 stage. Thank you very much. We're going to move to the end of our tour, ladies and gentlemen, at Circus Maximus, where we had the first part of that song. Circus Maximus and Caesar's Palace at the time was the biggest showroom they had built until Elvis's at the International was put in, which was bigger. But the biggest name that was at Caesars most of the time was, of course, the man that still tours today and sings today and wows people, known as The Voice, and he's a Sir. We're talking about none other than Mr. Sir Tom Jones. The old hometown looks the same as I step down from the train, and there to meet me is my mama and papa. Down the road I look, and there runs Mary, the green, green grass of home. Yes, they all come to see me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. Oh, it's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, although the paint is cracked and dry. And there's that old tree that I used to play on. Down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch green grass of home. As I awake and look around me at four gray walls that surround me, and I realize, yes, I was only dreaming. Oh, there's a God and there's a sad old padre. Arm in arm we'll walk at daybreak. Again I'll touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they all come to see me in the shade of an old tree as they lay beneath the green, green grass of home. Thank you, folks. Here's an old one for you. You're my world, you're every breath I take. You're my world, you're every move I make. Other eyes see the stars up in the sky, but for me they shine within your eyes as the trees reach for the sun above. So my arms reach out to you, my love, with your hand resting in mine. I feel the power so divine. You're my world, you are my night and day. You're my world, you're every prayer I pray. If our love ceases to be, of my world for me. With your hand resting in mine, I feel the power so divine. You're my world, you are my night and day. You're my world, your every prayer I prayed. If our love ceases to be, then it's the end of my world, end of my world, end of my world for me. Thank you very much. When Elvis wasn't selling out the room at the International, you know, when he was on tour or something like that, they used to bring in other acts to fill in for him, who, by being in Elvis's showroom, built up their own legendary status. And one of those gentlemen was this gentleman, Mr. Lou Rawls. Lady love, your love is peaceful like a summer's breeze. My lady love, with love that's tender as a baby's touch, you give me all the things that I need so much. You're my world, lady love. Lady love, your love is cool like the winter snow. My lady love, with a love that's cozy as the fire's glow. And I'll keep on needing you, girl, more and more. And I thank you, my lady love. You know, it's not easy to keep love flowing smooth. People are people and they all have their moods. But it's so nice just to have someone like you who wants a smooth and easy thing. And all the good times that it brings, my lady love. You've been with me through all my ups and downs, my lady love. I once was lost, but now with you I'm found. You got the love I need to want to stay around. Heaven sent you down, my lady love. Let me tell you that it's not easy to keep love flowing smooth. You know, people are people and they all have their moods. But it's so nice just to have someone like you who wants a smooth and easy thing. And all the good times, the joy that it brings, my lady love. You've been with me through all my ups and downs and my crazy turnarounds, my lady love. You got the love I need, so stay around. Heaven sent my lady love.
Sweet lady love,
You are so good to me, sweet sweet lady love, lady love. That's what you do to me, my lady love. Ooh, my lady love. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all for tuning into Retro Vegas. We hope you had a good time. We hope you had enjoyed the show. Of course, this Friday, I'll be right back here on this stage with our weekly Elvis show. This one is going to be entitled The Final Three, and that just means we're going to be focusing on the final 3 albums that Elvis recorded in his life. Well, 2 studio albums, and then one was a live album that came out actually after he died. It was planned to come out even if he had not passed away. So we're going to include that. We will take requests, obviously, on that show. Try and stay within the theme, though, because we're going to mix the themes up as week goes on and on and on. And on next Wednesday, it won't be Retro Vegas. We'll be back with the cowboy hat and the old country songs for Opry North right here. All the times are 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, tomorrow, Robin Kelly hits his stage. You don't want to miss him. It's at 5 o'clock p.m. our time, 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time. Make sure that you want to catch his show. He's a lot of fun to watch and sings some really great songs and does a really good job doing it. You won't want to miss that. Also, you can probably switch over now and still catch, I don't know if Ben Kleindale's doing a show tonight, and I think he's on broadcasting right now. He hasn't done one yet, so you can perhaps catch a bit of Ben Klein's show. He's one of the most talented people I know, so hopefully he has as much fun doing these shows as you do watching them too, like we all do. And then we'll be back with Retro Vegas in 2 weeks. Not next Wednesday, but the week after that. The only thing that'll interfere is as we slowly start to open up the country and things go back to work. I know that you guys are going to want to go out and start to do things, and you won't be home as much. And we might find that the shows might start to sort of peter off slowly as start to get busy if they allow me to go out and sing out in the public anymore. We don't know. It's sort of wait and see. But as for what we do here, I'd like to send our greatest gratitude to all of you watching from Rhonda and myself. We appreciate you tuning in, and we hope that you enjoyed our shows. And if you could just sort of pass the video links on to some friends and sort of bring some more people in, that would be great. The more we can share the music we love to sing, the better we like it. And we hope that you agree, and we'll be able to pass it on as well. We're going to end with one more song, ladies and gentlemen, and this song, ladies and gentlemen, is again done by Mr. Voice, Tom Jones. And, it's like we don't know. Tomorrow's never promised to anybody, and especially with what we're doing right now, dealing with the COVID-19 and the self-isolation. As day goes into the next day, we don't know. What we're going to be allowed to do and what we're going to be allowed to see. But we must remain positive and know that eventually everything's going to go back together. This is only temporary. In the words of the great Muhammad Ali, pain is temporary. Fame for being a champion is forever. So we just have to deal with it a little bit at a time, and we'll make it. But until we can meet you again, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe. And a special shout out to all our first responders and all our essential services out there. Thanks for keeping our country running. And we look forward to having you come back and see us soon. You are my reason to live. All I own I would give just to have you adore me. Take the moon deserts the sky till all our seas run dry. Till then I'll worship you. Till the tropic sun grows cold, till our young world grows old. My darling, I'll adore you. You are my reason to live. All I own I would give just to have you adore me. The rivers flow till others cease to drink. Till then I'm yours. Good night, everybody.